Hi, I'm Sean and I'm here today without a shirt. Yay. And I'm with Jacob. He's a fellow board gamer who likes to try stuff, that plays a lot of games, and he's tried out our board game and he's going to review it today. So first things first, Jacob, hi. Hope you had a good flight in. How are you enjoying sunny Singapore?
It's really nice.
Yes.
Always really nice.
Okay. So you've tried both versions of the game, the skirmish version, and now he's tried the tactical version. So thoughts first on the skirmish mode.
The skirmish mode is fun. It's a tactically unique game where the use of the cards to sort of maneuver and over the course of a turn sort of try and get around and position your guns is really unique. It's unlike any board game I've ever played before.
How did you find it though? I mean, unique-wise, but how did you find the whole maneuvering around, trying to get behind people, everything?
It's a bit like cat and mouse, where the ships are sort of taking turns trying to position. Because you can't move and shoot at the same time, it actually adds a layer of tactical complexity to it that makes it quite challenging and quite deep.
Did you find it interesting?
It is interesting, yeah.
So you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Okay. When you were playing skirmish mode, you were all using patrol boats, right?
That's
Did
right.
you have a favorite configuration?
We played with simple configurations, so just to try and get up to speed on how the game works. So keel gunner, bull gunner, and it was more about sort of getting the ship in a position to actually use the guns.
Yeah. Okay. So keep it close, tight, then shoot down. Fair enough. Now you've played the board game. How do you find that one?
Once it gets moving, it has a lot of layers to it again, because you have that skirmish mode we played. I built sort of this overpowered frigate, and you had this destroyer, and I was able to use...
This is his frigate.
I was able to use the rules around sort of overspeed to get in position and sort of crowd out your guns and put myself in position and roll 6 dice and destroy you sort of all at once.
Yeah, my shame is documented internationally now. No, so what happened was we were doing the whole game, and he built this ship quite early on, and it's fairly powerful. We'll show you the setup later. And I built a 4-module ship to his 3-module ship, and he wrecked me. He took hardly any damage, and I'm dead. I hate you.
And so by layering on the sort of resource accumulation with those tactical moves, I was able to track down your ship, get myself in a position through those sort of cat and mouse games, so that I could destroy you without leaving myself open in return.
How did you find the whole thing about resource accumulation?
It's good, and now sort of I can see how, as the game were to progress from here, my base is strong, the third player's base is also strong, so he could come and try and take me. I'd have to come and sort of wipe you out because you could build up a base of resources to try and take me out again. So it just sort of keeps it building and moving and increases the pace over time.
Yeah. Okay. So if you had to rate this, how would you rate it?
I would rate it highly. I think it's a game that requires a lot of commitment. It's quite complex, and there's a lot of rules to try and figure out, but the rewards for investing in that are pretty high, because the tactical cat and mouse is really unique. It's not something that I've seen before in any other game, and the strategic game has enough depth to it. You could try out different ship combinations that I think would be rewarding over many sessions of play.
Cool. Oh, I forgot to ask, so we have to resort this. How do you find the height mechanism?
I thought the height mechanism was really good. You made the mistake of coming out at height 2 instead of height 3, which enabled me to sort of use my height as an advantage to swoop in and kill you sort of in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
And
this is essentially what happened. Okay. I'm here, and he's here, and he travels all the way across the board, and he blasts me. It's... That was a tactical masterstroke, though. I did not see that coming.
yeah, it was good.
Well done. Yeah.
But because of that dynamic, I could sort of execute a maneuver like that, which is pretty unique. And it's hard. There's enough complexity to the game that it's hard to see every potential move coming, which makes it easier to execute stuff like that, where you can sort of make a big masterstroke in one play.